Good morning from a very cold, snowy day in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was going to go up to the 11th floor and show you the beautiful Charlotte skyline and everything. And then it dawned on me you can't go to the 11th floor except, I don't know, they lock it up. I don't know what they do. I'm just confused. And guys, I'm trying to get my health back together again. Now they're talking about hashtags. I need to go on and learn more about hashtags. You know, I'm learning more about being a YouTube creator. Now, guys, let me tell you something that's going on. This is gonna make people angry, you know, and I'm gonna have to put this maybe on Instagram too. People that are fighting ICE don't understand that if you abolished ICE, we have a National Guard. The 60s. 4 dead in Ohio. Yes, indeed. You know, it is the liberals that are crying right now. Joe Biden just wasn't strong enough to win, was he, guys? Now, we'll say this. Liberals are crying right now. Renee Good was shot, Pretty was shot, and they're martyrs for your cause. Your cause is to get basically get the conservative Republicans out and put in liberal Democrats. This is a political fight. It has nothing to do with this or that or people reporting about how awful and horrible that Trump is a dictator and we have no constitution, our democracy's gone. You're wrong. And you just don't understand what's going on. It's just a political war against the left and the right, the liberals and conservatives. I'm sorry, the Liberal Party. I'm sorry that you didn't win. You know, and I don't even know. I'm in a world of a fog right now, terrible fog. What is this? Why do I want to watch Carolyn? That's ridiculous crap. Now let me see. I'm going into another fog now because I just can't think straight when I'm doing a vlog. Now most people go, you ought to write a script. You know, it's not a bad idea. I may start writing a script, putting it on my computer. That way I can read it. I might get more views. What do you think? Now, I don't know what I was going to do, but guys, oh, that's what I was going to do. How many more years to the next election?
Here's what I found.
No, 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 no. In the United States of America, when is our next presidential election?
I found this on the web.
This is what I can't understand about Siri and Apple. This is ridiculous. What is this? So, Siri, you have no idea how long President Trump will be in office.
Here's what I found.
Will Donald Trump? No, he won't. So it's 2028. So I wasn't good in math. Isn't that 2 years? 26, 27, 28. Okay, when 2028 comes up, liberals, vote. Vote. Get your man that you want in there. I heard this guy that got shot in the foot. I'll still debate that. He had a boot on. I feel sorry for the journalist. But if you're going to be a journalist in a protest or in a war, or if you're going to be chasing, I said a volcano, uh, um, twisters, if you're going to put yourself in harm's way, do you not know that you're going to get hurt? And I put this on their vlog. I'm going, if you're a damn liberal Democrat, get your ass out and vote in 2028. Help campaign the candidate that you want. Because that's what this ICE thing is all about. All that it is people whining and crying that are liberals. And if you get, can I ask people, do you really believe J.D. Vance will make a great president? Like I said, if you just stand back and look at this and realize what's going on, look at it. It is liberal Democrats whining and crying. YouTube, everywhere. The channels that are reporting this are liberal Democrats. And to be honest with you, I tend to be more on the liberal side than the conservative side. But the whole point that I'm saying is that that's what this is all about. When I look at these vlogs, these African Americans standing there in front of the mic, blasting Trump, blasting ICE, and how is it that a journalist gets shot in the foot? To be honest with you, buddy, you better be glad you were shot in the foot, not shot and killed. Now, it is, guys, like I said, I rethought all this. I did. I looked at ICE. ICE is a good organization, they do good things. But, I'll let you look at this again on this vlog. Now, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to fix me an egg. I'm going to shave in a little bit or cut my hair and shave. Yeah, I'm going to cut my hair today, I think. It's kind of like I was telling a girl, I don't know, I want to make my hair blue, but I cut my hair so much that I'm wondering if I ought to just do temporarily and it rinses out in the shower. I don't know. It is, guys, like I said, the whining, crying liberal Democrats. I'm sorry that Joe Biden did not win. But it is, guys, that in America, to make changes, you have to vote in the next election. You have to vote. And like I said, Donald Trump is a no-nonsense kind of president. He doesn't give a flying crap what you think about him. He doesn't. And he'll do anything he feels is necessary. There's a reason behind why we wanted Greenland, and I was actually behind Trump on buying or trying to get it. Like I said, guys, we're a powerful nation. Very powerful nation. And Greenland's very important to us. And believe me, Russia and other huge, powerful countries are looking at Greenland too. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog today. I think I'm going to get a little bit of THC Delta 8. And I decided to get some THC Delta 9. And my computer now, let me tell you something, the weird thing about my computer. I used to go lay down, take a nap, in the evenings. I just, like I said, I'm an old man. This would never shut off. Now it's shutting off, But if you want to make a change, vote, Democrats. Vote, vote, vote. Get out and campaign for your candidate. That's the only way that you're going to get a president like Obama. That's what those African American guys were talking about. This didn't happen when Obama was in power. Of course, he was a Democrat liberal. So, what's going on in Minnesota and Minneapolis and across the country are whining, crying liberal Democrats saying Trump is an awful, horrible man. He needs to be impeached. We need to abolish ICE and we need to abolish the National Guard. We need to abolish the National Guard, guys. Liberal Democrats, do we need to do that too? And I want you to just research J.D. Vance. Do you think that he'll make a good president? Because you're not thinking this through. You're basically getting involved and getting into this feeling of we want to win. We lost the election, but by God, we're going to win against ICE, against Donald Trump. We're going to win. Do I find this silly and ridiculous? Yes, I do find it silly and ridiculous. But we in America, I don't know. We just have to protest and fight. But this is a liberal and conservative fight in America. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.